Brightest blessings, everyone, and welcome to part two. Anyway, as I was going on, basically what he's saying is that all free thinkers are basically all atheists. They all fall into the same thing. They're all free thinking, all liberals, all pro-choice, all gay rights, and soft on crime. And that's bullshit. You know. He says that many atheists just decide to be an atheist and don't want to be bothered by anybody else. However, um, there are a lot of atheists and liberals that are proud, yes, proud to be atheists, and therefore they shouldn't be proud and all that stuff. I'm sorry, but no matter who you are, Jerry, you should be proud to be a man. You should be proud to be Christian. You should be proud to be straight. You should be proud to be whoever in the hell you are. And if you're not proud, then maybe you need to rethink your thoughts and beliefs. I know I'm proud to be a pagan, and I'm proud to be everything that I am. And you know what? I'm not going to sit there and shove it in your face either. However, if you sit there as your proud self and take away the ability for me to pursue my happiness, which is guaranteed to me as a citizen of this country, then you're damn right I will be a troublemaker. And what is this word, this thing about you calling these people troublemakers? You know, troublemakers are the people who start revolutions. I remember way back when in the good old days, you remember back in the good old days that you were telling me about, even further back when blacks were slaves. You know, the reason why they have their freedom and actually own their own houses and are able to vote and do all that stuff is because of them troublemaking niggers back then. Oh yeah, that's what they were called. And you know what? Back then, they were troublemaking niggers. Today, what are they considered? They are considered the founders of a movement. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all those people that helped with the Underground Railroad. Hell, even Rosa Parks, a little old lady who normally wouldn't say boo. She didn't ask to be a leader of a movement. She had a long, hard day at work and just didn't want to get up and give her seat up to someone just because they were white. Wow. That's a troublemaker for you. She is a hero. She is someone to be looked upon in reverence. Well, not in reverence, but she should be looked up to. These are the troublemakers, you see. Maybe, Big Jer, you should think about it and start becoming a troublemaker of your own. Okay, moving on. Atheism and liberalism. It's just people's way of being the ultimate protest against. It's being the ultimate protest against the Christian church. Give it up, really. Get over your badass self, Jerry. Okay. He says whenever he has a real big decision to make, he can always open the Bible and find the answer to it. Not necessarily the answer, but also, if it doesn't solve the problem, something that will get him out of the problem. Well, of course you can, Jerry, because the Bible is filled with contradictions. Here's an example. Next time you have a problem that you open the Bible for answers to, I want you to tell me the problem, and I don't want you to pick out a good one that I have a hard time, debating with. Like murder or something like that. Oh, I hated this son of a bitch. He was a real asshole, and I wanted to kill him. No. Make it a real, normal problem, the very next problem that you have. Tell me what the problem is. Make a video, make a private video, put it in my inbox, whatever. Tell me the problem. Tell me when you turned and opened the Bible and where you found it and what answer it gave you. Then give me some time. I will get a Bible and I will look up something that contradicts what you just found. So therefore, proving it's not the answer necessary. The point is that you were lucky in the fact that you turned to a page that gave you an out before you turn to the other page that contradicted that completely. Okay? Um, moving on, because I only have 10 minutes. Uh, if you decide to go off on your own and ask for advice from other people, especially non-Christians, they're going to give you the liberal slant, and so therefore, that that that's always going to be bad, and you're going to get the wrong answer. Again, huh? Really? All Christians are conservative, and all atheists and pagans and everybody else are liberal. If that's the case, there would have never been a conservative president. Ever. Because there would have been too many people voting for liberals. He also goes on to say that if you're not Christian, every other belief system or lack of belief system, anything that's not a Christian is of Satan. I understand that you don't agree with anything that's Christianity, that's not Christianity. But if that's the case, that's fine, because you wouldn't be a Christian if you believe with anything else other than Christianity. But why sit there and say, oh, well, that's of Satan? Whatever. Dude. Boxes. I love this one, because at the end he says, I hope this video has opened your mind in the right direction. When someone opens a box, it opens up. Doesn't open one way, because you're opening yourself to everything over here and closing yourself to everything over there. You understand what I'm saying? You're open but completely blocked off. If you want to open yourself up, you open yourself up. How the fuck can you open up your mind in the right direction? Just listen to what you have to say, seriously. As far as the statistics and everything, you're saying things as far as crime and punishment and how crime rates have gone up. You did absolutely no research for it whatsoever. I think The Amazing Atheist pwned you quite well on that. It doesn't matter what you think and what you feel and all that stuff. Facts are facts. Get us a pretty pie chart or something. Keep our attention, Jer. Until you stop sticking labels on people and boxing them in and assuming everything, maybe you should just shut the fuck up. Maybe, how would you feel if I said that I had a problem against all Christians because every KKK member I know of and have heard of, or other white national groups or white pride groups, they're all Christian, which is very true. But the thing is that if that's the case, does that mean that all Christians are KKK members, skinheads, or other white national thing, and it's full of white pride? Does it? Does it even mean that most are? No. Are you, Jerry? No, you're not. Quit with the frickin' labels. Quit with the boxing. I thought you learned this shit from this exercise that you had with Coughlin. If nothing, at least that. And you've proved that you've learned nothing. So until you actually go and do some research to back up what you think and feel in your heart, then maybe, like a phantom of the night, you should disappear. Blessed be.